What's up, guys? It's your boy Muilisx. It's Wednesday the 28th, and I had plans to go out and do some cool stuff today due to no vlog yesterday, and this is what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with like a monsoon today. A fucking monsoon. Alright? So I'm stuck in the house. I have to do a 9 o'clock JFK pickup in the rain, which sucks because that usually means I gotta jump out of the car with the umbrella and, you know, and it's just the whole thing. I got a new flashlight, you know, but it's more than just a flashlight. Alright? You could be walking down the street with your flashlight, you know, shining the street to see where you're going, and then some guy comes up to mug you, and he says, give me your money, give me your money. You just flip the switch up another way, you put it against them, and you go, ooh, motherfucker, you wanna fuck with me? You wanna fuck with me, motherfucker? That's right, fucking taser. 16 million volts. At least that's what the ad said. So, you fuck with me, you fuck with my mom, best believe she's gonna have this in her purse. Zap! Zap! Actually pretty cool, guys. It comes with a carrying box, it comes with a little carrying bag, it comes with the little charger cable. That's pretty fucking cool. It's called the Viper Tech. The Viper Tech, law enforcement, self-defense, security. So that's pretty cool, guys. But yeah, it's nice because it doesn't look like a taser. This thing goes up 2 times. One time is the flashlight, and then one more notch activates the taser, but then you have to hit the button on the other side. So that's a bit of like a safety thing. This way you don't like zap yourself, I guess, you know what I mean. But yeah, guys, unfortunately, I'm stuck inside the house today, so we'll just have to have footage in the house and go from there, you know what I mean? So, I got my PlayStation 3 back. I let my friend borrow it, and the DVD player that I had in here for this TV broke, and DVDs sometimes I like to do that late at night. So he sent it back to me, and I'm just waiting on an HDMI cable from Muilisx. I ordered a 6-foot cable, they sent me a 6-inch cable, and that's a funny story. You guys will probably get a kick out of this. I got on Muilisx chat with the representative, and I told them that I ordered a 6-foot cable and I got a 6-inch cable. And you know what that representative said to me? He's like, did you take it out and measure it? How do you know it's 6 inches and not 6 feet? Are you serious right now? Are you seriously serious right now? You can't tell the difference between 6 inches and 6 feet? Anybody can tell the difference between 6 inches and 6 feet. And I'll show you.
Doesn't mean it is either.
Here it is, guys.
It happens now and then. My efficiency.
Okay? I'm supposed to take that out and measure it because I'm so stupid that I can't tell that's 6 inches and not 6 feet. I mean, anybody can tell that's not 6 feet.
And then I remembered a number.
So I basically said to him, I said, well, thanks for calling me stupid. I mean, you pretty much called me stupid that I can't tell the difference between 6 feet and 6 inches. So I took a screenshot of it, and he's like, oh, sorry. He's like, I didn't even know we sold 6 inches. So I didn't say it, but I felt like saying, well, you don't know what you sell, you know? I'm the idiot, I can't tell the difference, but you don't even know what you sell. So I called on the phone and got a supervisor, because I'm not really the type to like complain and like write emails or send letters and stuff, you know. But I called because it's like you could tell the way that he was talking to me that Like, he could, in nice, and without specifically saying I'm an idiot, he was calling me an idiot. And he should have just said, I'm sorry, you got the wrong product, you know, let's see what we can do. That's it. You don't have to say anything else. You don't have to tell me to measure it, you know. And then I also said, well, it says 6 inches right on the sticker too. He's like, well, maybe that's a typo, you know, you should measure it. So it really like pissed me off in a way. So I got a supervisor on the phone. His name was Paul. He was really, you know, he was a nice guy. And I said, you know, I told him, listen, I'm not the type to complain or call or anything like that. But I said, I have the transcript of the chat, and I said, you're a representative. It turned out to be one of the guys in his like group, you know, like in like his direct employees. And I said, listen, I said, if a customer is saying that they got the wrong cable, you know, the representative shouldn't question that. He should just see, you know, do what he's gonna do to help the customer. I said, if someone can't tell the difference between 6 inches and 6 feet, then that's a serious problem. And that can go both ways. That can go like anybody and the people that are, you know, putting together these orders. How can they get a 6 inch when the order is 6 feet? So I just explained to him that he was wrong the way he responded to me, and you know, that wasn't the way to respond to me. You know, he was basically calling me stupid, and that's what he did, you know. Why do I have to measure 6 inches? If you can't, you know, physically see the difference between a 6-inch wire and a 6-foot wire, I mean, go to the deep end of a swimming pool and look down. That's 6 feet, okay? There's no way that little wire in that bag is going to reach the bottom of a pool, okay? And not to mention, I waited a week for this cable to come because Monoprice still uses UPS mail innovations. Mail innovations tenders to the United States Postal Service. So instead of just shipping directly with first class, which would be a lot faster, they first ship with UPS mail innovations. That takes like 3-4 days before it even gets the UPS, you know, the USPS part of it, and then like another 2 to 3 days to actually get it. And I've told them time and time again, they should, you know, if the customer's paying almost $3 for shipping, that's can cover a first class package directly, and they should be sending it first class to get it to the customer as quick as possible. So since they use mail innovations, it takes like a week to get a small package from Monoprice. So I asked the manager if there was a way that he could, you know, adjust my new order to where they would give me fast shipping to make up for the time that I waited and I didn't get the right cable. So he was going to have me submit a new order, and then he was going to adjust it, but then he said, let me see something, and he actually just sent the replacement out to me of the correct cable with priority mail, 2-day mail, which I think there is a faster one above that, but I guess they didn't want to dish out the money for like next day. So 2 days is fine. I'll get it tomorrow probably. And that's the way you know, handle it. He said he was also going to speak to the guy, but that's the way you do it, you know. He didn't argue with me. He didn't say anything. He just said, I'll get you the replacement. I'll expedite the shipping, and that's great. And I'm waiting on that HDMI cable for this PS3 so I can hook it back up to this TV, you know, HD. I also purchased a 1.5-foot controller charging cable for the PS3 because I forgot to remind my friend to send me back the charging cable. So that was one cable I was missing. So I paid like 88 cents for that thing. It's gold plated and it charges the controller perfectly. And I really have no problem with Monoprice. If you guys are looking for any type of a cable, Monoprice really is the place to go. Their quality cables are just top notch and the prices are just amazing. A monster HD. I remember like when HD TVs first came out and the stores were trying to sell you those monster cables for like $60-$80 for like a, you know, 10-foot cable, 6-foot cable. That's ridiculous. Alright, Monoprice HDMI, a normal HDMI from Monoprice is like $2, and it's just as good as a monster cable, if not better. You know, they really have good quality cables, and I swear by Monoprice's cables. The very first time I ordered from them, of course, I'm like, well, how are they so cheap? How can they, you know, because the first time I ordered from them, it was to get Ethernet cables, Cat 5e. Yeah, Cat 6 is out, but I stick with 5e just until Cat 6 is really perfected and stuff really takes advantage of the Cat 6. Cat 5e is really the way to go. So I needed new Ethernet cables for my new setup. I wanted the shortest length possible because hardwired, the shorter the better. So I ended up getting like a half a foot, that's right, 0.5 feet, half a foot, like a really short Ethernet cable, and I used that to connect my modem to the router because my router sat on top of the modem, so it was right there. So the shortest cable possible to connect the modem and router. Then I had a 3 foot from the router to the computer, and then I had a, I believe like a maybe like a, I think it was like a 10 foot from the router to my PS3 when I was in Florida at the house, and that was perfect. I had real good internet and real short, you know, wiring and stuff, and that was great. So if you need an Ethernet, any kind of cable whatsoever, I'm telling you, give Monoprice a shot. The cables are really top notch, guys, really top notch. My book came today, guys, and I told you guys I was waiting on a book, and the book came, and that book is Heaven is for Real by Todd Burpo. Now this is the book. It's like that movie that came out not too long ago, Heaven is for Real. It's the same thing, but the book, you know, of course, is always more detailed than a movie. A good example of that is Goosebumps. There's a Goosebumps book one day at Horrorland, and that is one of my favorite Goosebumps books. Now, they made a movie. Goosebumps made like a handful of Goosebumps movies, and One Day at Horrorland is one of the movies. Now, I read that book a few times as a kid, and one time, maybe like 8-9 years ago again, read it straight through in like 45 minutes, and I remember watching the movie. The movie leaves out a lot of stuff that the book doesn't, and that's usually how it is with movies that are based off of books. Usually the book is longer than the movie. The book has more detail than the movie, and that's usually just how it is. So that's a good example of always read a book, because this book probably is going to have more information in it than the movie did. Flipper. You hungry, Flipper? You hungry, Flip? You hungry, Flipper? I know you are. I didn't feed you today. Yeah, you're hungry, aren't you? You are hungry. Lily! Lily! Who's a good girl? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god, this is X-rated. I gotta turn this off. What's up, guys? It is 12:15 in the morning, and I am on my way to... Wrong! Tonight we're going to Taco Bell. Because, I'll be honest with you, I'm not really too big on the fast food thing. I mean, of course, like I am, but I'm not. But I've stopped going to Taco Bell years ago, like 3 years ago, maybe even 4 now, because they took away the volcano menu and the volcano sauce. But they brought that shit back last week. Now they got the volcano quesadilla burrito. But I'm not getting that. They still have sauce now, so I can get anything I want with lava sauce on it. So I'm gonna get my nachos. I like the triple layer nachos, but I do no beans and no red sauce, so it's just nacho chips and melted cheese. And then I'm gonna say add lava sauce, so it's a melted cheese and lava sauce mix on top of nachos. That's what I'm craving right now. Probably gonna get 2 of those. 2 of those and a regular taco. And I'm good. And I'm good. So I just had like the last hour or so, I got depressed with my camera. And for some reason, for the last hour, I wanted to sell it. I took pictures, I typed up a whole eBay listing, but I didn't put it up. The reason for it is exactly what you see right now. it sucks in low light. It sucks. My phone does a better job. Okay? There's YouTubers that record inside their house with the regular lights on inside the house, and it looks much better than when I record inside the house with the lights on. Mine look grainy and snowy and fuzzy, and theirs is like crystal clear. It's because they're using, you know, a much better camera. And that's really what it is. I don't want to have to spend 400 plus on a camera, especially when I'm not even like famous on YouTube yet. You know, I say yet because you gotta hope for stuff, and I hope that one day I could at least have something more than I have now. But I guess when that time comes, I'll get a better camera. And I know what camera I'm kind of looking at right now. I believe it's the one Dosif Fuzi uses. I think it's the Sony RX100 or the RX1000, whatever it is. It has the screen comes out and flips up over the top so you can see yourself when you're recording. And I really want that. I don't want to have like a regular huge camcorder so I could see myself. I like the idea of a little tiny point and shoot looking camera with the pop-up, with the, you know, flip-up screen like that. But if that's the one he uses, which it looked like it was in the mirror one time when I watched the video, that's $399. This camera, you know, if it wasn't free, is $200. So it's twice the amount, so I guess it would be twice the quality. But it's a Sony as well, so, you know. I don't know, guys. I'm just looking for a low-budget camera. A low-budget camera that can look good at night without looking fucked up and grainy and shit. That's all I'm looking for. So, if you guys know of a camera like that looks really good in like at low light, let me know. You know, $250 tops. But if I have to go get a better camera, I will eventually. I will eventually. Now, the only problem with selling this one right now is that all my accessories, all the extras, I hope that my spare battery would fit the new camera I get. And the only way I think it's going to fit the new camera, if I get a similar camera, so it would have to be a Canon, you know, ELPH series with that same kind of battery. I know the memory card I can still use, the carrying case I can use, the tripod I can use, because they all have that thing at the bottom you could screw into. And, you know, that's that. But I really want to find something that can do better at night. You can't, not really supposed to be driving with this light on. If I turn this light off, look how crappy that looks. It looks crap. Some cameras could pull that off. Some cameras look good in the dark, and I want one of those. I don't know why I really need one. It's just, if I'm inside the house with lights on, I want my video to look good. It should look crystal clear, HD. But that's not the case with this one, and it's disappointing a little bit. It is. It's just a little bit. It's not a huge big deal because I'm a beginner, but, you know, at least let me have some kind of beginning camera, you know what I mean? Something, you know what I mean? Alright, we're just pulled into Taco Bell, and we're gonna go into the drive-thru. Into the drive-thru.
How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good day.
Can I get 2 triple layer nachos? Yeah, but no beans, no red sauce, and can I add lava sauce? So just cheese and lava sauce.
Okay.
And I need 2 regular crunchy tacos. And 1 apple empanada.
Okay.
And that's it.
And it's right?
No, thank you.
Pero 650.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. Rolling up to the window. Rolling up. Alright, just left Taco Bell drive-thru and we're on our way back to the house. No traffic out right now, and we are nice and clear and ready to roam, It's wet out though, I'll tell you that, guys. And the leaves are falling off the trees. So if you live up north, everybody, all right, we're in the fall season now. We all know what that means. That means leaves are on the ground. That means they're wet. That means they're very, very slippery. All right, so be extra careful when we're driving. All right, especially if you're still commuting on your bikes on the nice days. Still look out for damp leaves on the ground, especially on the side streets. All right, neighborhood streets. Those are the streets that have them the most. All right, it's very important for your safety. Better safe than sorry. Right, we got Taco Bell. 2 crunchy tacos. Why am I telling you the order? You guys heard me put the order. That's right. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. See, mommy told me she wasn't hungry, and I told mommy she has to put something in her tummy because my mommy doesn't always like to eat. She's very stubborn when it's time to eat. Oh shit, the fuck was that? What the fuck did I just hit? Hope that wasn't a cat. Or like, I don't know, it didn't make any noise. Hopefully it was like a branch. If there's blood on the car, then it was a cat. No, I'm joking. I mean, that's a fucked up joke. I don't think it was a cat. But it did. Oh shit. There is stuff all over the fucking car. Alright guys, I just got home. We're about to go. I haven't looked yet. We're gonna look together right now and see what the fuck I just hit. Fucking nothing there. Oh, it's a leaf on the car. The leaf. Alright, so if I hit something, it fucking bounced the fuck right off. That's for fucking sure. It must have bounced the fuck right off. I feel better. I mean, I don't think I hit something, guys. Alright, guys. Wishing everybody a great night. And as always, we'll see you tomorrow. Please don't forget to subscribe to your boy.